and your fingers.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if this is your first time seeing me. My name is Maggie Howard and I make lifestyle videos with elements of musical theater, food, vlogs, beauty, fashion, and productivity tips. So if that sounds interesting to you, it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys a bunch of tips to help you survive online school, to help you stay productive and stay in a good mindset so you can survive and come out of this just a smart person, or maybe even a smarter person than when we came into the pandemic, in theory. So these are tips that have worked for me in the past little bit of having online school, and also some things that I'll continue to implement in my day-to-day schedule and Zoom and online school things, just that help me a lot, and I really hope they help you. The first one is to figure out how you learn best. There are a lot of different learning types. I know there's visual, audio, or like auditory, there's kinesthetic, people who like writing things down, people who like listening to things, people who like seeing things, people who like touching things and doing things, all those different kinds of learners. So definitely figure out which kind of learner you are. And once you do that, you can take advantage of the different options that your online school platform, for me it's Schoology, but it might be something different for you. They often will offer something with more of a visual, like a picture instead of just the text or just the text. And often you can find ways to listen to it. You can look up, like read text out loud. You can copy and paste text into that and listen to it while you read, which is something that I found super helpful. The next thing is to have something that will get you into the mentality of working. This could be putting on headphones, putting on glasses, even putting on shoes. It's something I always have house shoes on while I'm working, because when I'm at school I always have shoes on, so it's just kind of a brain connection. Some other things could be chewing gum or even lighting a candle, which if you guys want to, you can go to Candle Garden Company on Instagram or on Etsy, and you can use this code right here and you can get 25% off of your candle. They have some amazing candles and I mentioned that in my last video, so definitely go get a candle from there if that is something that would be helpful for you, like the scent to get you into knowing like you light a specific candle when you're doing schoolwork, so you know when you smell that scent your brain thinks school. And the same thing kind of applies to chewing gum. Like you always chew mint gum when you're at school, the same thing happens. The next one is to practice time management and get into a routine. This is so important, and I know in all of these videos that this is definitely going to be mentioned in all of them, and that's because it's so important. If you don't have your routine, you just go crazy. For me, if I don't have a routine, I will go insane. I need one. But also, as humans, we're creatures of habit. So it's super important that we have a routine and that we know that at 11 o'clock I eat lunch, and then at 1 I get back to work, or something like that. That is so helpful to find a schedule that works for you and stick to it. And kind of within that, definitely make sure that you have dedicated work blocks and dedicated study blocks that you're able to work into your schedule, so you know from 1 to 1:30 I'm studying, and then I can take a 5-minute break and then I get back to studying. That is super helpful to be able to have study blocks, and work blocks is a really helpful way to get work done and helps you be more productive and just feel better. The next one is to treat your online class like it's a real class. Even though you're probably sitting in your room and you could totally stay in your pajamas, not do your hair, not wash your face, anything, but you don't really feel like you're in class. So treat it like it's a real class. Get ready. You don't need to put on makeup, but at least wash your face. You don't need to do your hair, but at least brush it, or at least put it up, or make it feel manageable to you. You don't have to wear nice clothes, but do you wear pajamas to school every day? Most likely the answer to that is no. So make sure that you're doing things that mimic what it would feel like if you're in school. So for me, I like to maybe put on something that's not sweatpants, or again, put on shoes is really helpful, or at least wash my face, or maybe put on a cute sweater or something to make me feel a little bit more put together and more in the mindset of going back to school. The next thing is to hold yourself accountable. Since you don't have teachers there looking over your shoulder, telling you to stop talking, telling you to get off your phone, telling you to focus, you need to do this right now, you don't have that anymore. So it's really important to keep yourself accountable, whether that looks like writing things down in an agenda so you can know when to check it off, or setting reminders that say study right now, or you have this due in 30 minutes, are you ready for it? Anything like that is super helpful, because you need to be on top of things. The next thing is to take breaks. Taking breaks is so helpful. There is some kind of formula, you can look it up or I'll put it on the screen right here, but it's like if you work for for 20 minutes, you take a 3-minute break, 30 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and the longer you work, the longer break you get. That way you won't burn out and your brain will have some time to relax. Maybe you can watch a 5-minute YouTube video, or you can do a quick workout, or you can go get a snack or go on a quick walk, just anything to give yourself a break. Brain breaks is kind of a fun term. You've probably heard that maybe in elementary school. The next thing is to make to-do lists. This one is so important because I like getting credit for things that I do, and checking things off of a to-do list feels like so much credit. It feels like I have just accomplished things, and it shows you how much you've accomplished and how much you have to do in a way that's not super overwhelming. It's super simple and anybody can do it. You don't need a fancy pad of paper. You only need any kind of paper you can find and any pen. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just a to-do list, make them, and I promise you will feel more motivated and you will feel less stressed out because you can see the things you have to do, you can check them out, you can check them off, give yourself credit, validation that you can do it, and they're super helpful. The next one is to limit distractions. This could be a random fidget that distracts you that you've had for a while. It could be social media. Just limit them. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb is a really great one. Put your computer on Do Not Disturb. That one is so helpful because my computer and my phone are linked together. So even if I have my phone on Do Not Disturb, I still get notifications every time someone texts me on my computer. And so that can be super frustrating if I'm trying to work. Or if you get distracted by sound, you maybe have some white noise, maybe you have a study playlist. All that kind of stuff is super helpful to limit distraction. The next one is kind of along those lines, but is to limit your social media. It's so hard to stop scrolling, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or Pinterest or anything. So just again, turn your phone off, turn your phone and computer on Do Not Disturb, turn it off, and you will get so much more work done. And in your break for 5 minutes, you can scroll as much as you want. The next one kind of goes along the lines of to-do lists, but it is to break down big tasks into smaller tasks. So let's say you have to finish a unit for school. Instead of just checking off finish unit, you can check off finish notes, go over notes, read flashcards, take quiz, take test, or something like that. So you would have way more things to check off because again, I like getting credit for the things I do, and I bet that you do too. The last one is to move your body. That was a really strange voice, but it's true. You need to move your body. You feel so much better. You get so many more endorphins, so many more good, happy brain chemicals flowing through your body if you just move it. You go on a short walk, or if you do a quick workout, or if you do like 30 jumping jacks in between classes. I like to FaceTime my friend in between classes. We have about a 10-minute break. And what we'll do is we'll do a very quick, like 5-minute full body workout. We'll do some jumping jacks, we'll do some planks, we'll do some squats, and we'll do a little arm circuit, and that's it. And then we'll get back on our class. And it's super helpful, especially if you've been sitting down for an hour and a half, or even just an hour. That is rough. I hate sitting for so long. I'm antsy, I need to move. So having that time to move is super helpful and helps you be prepared for the next class. That's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, it would mean so much to me if you give it a like and subscribe to my channel down below to help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the summer. It would mean so much to me. And also, if you're into the whole back to school thing, or if you just want more back to school content or tips and tricks from me, you can check out my things to do before going back to online school video. You can check out my must-have apps for students video, and you can check out my tips for Zoom video. All of those are kind of under the same umbrella. If you want to have a wonderful back to school season and just learn a little bit about things you can do to make your experience be the best it can possibly be, I definitely recommend checking those videos out, and I will also have them linked in the description box below if you would like to check them out. As always, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and I hope you're having a wonderful day, and if you're not, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.